guys believe you have found your soulmate? I have. At age 24, I met my amazing and wonderful husband. We dated for 5 years. While we dated, we had a great time together. We would travel. We would go to ski trips in Breckenridge. We would. My husband had a Harley, therefore we would do weekend trips to Alabama Jacks. At the time, we lived in Pinecrest. We would have to. We had a great time while we dated for 5 years. We also, I also worked while I was dating him. I thought it was always very important for me to have my own individual identity. Even though he made good money and we lived together, I felt like I needed to take care of myself. He was a firefighter at the time. We got engaged 4th of July at an amazing place called Tweetsie Railroad in North Carolina. That evening ended with a big bang for me because I got my ring. And I said again. We decided to purchase our house here in Homestead. We decided to move away from Pinecrest. We wanted to be closer to our family, which is a fire department. My family lived in the Gables. His family lives all over Florida, so we wanted to be closer to our own community. We did things backwards. I'm not a girl that follows the rules. I don't really do what everybody else does. We went on our honeymoon first. We went to Jamaica. Fell in love with the Jamaican patties. They were the best Jamaican patties I've ever had. We went there for a wedding as well, so it kind of worked perfectly well. We came home later, and I found out that 3 months later that I had a gift. We decided to do an impromptu wedding. We invited 50 of our closest friends. Our wedding was very simple. We invited our friends with the pretense that we were having a luncheon before all of Hollywood started doing the same thing. We invented that. We had a great time. I was able to wear my wedding dress. My husband was very casual. We had a very stress-free wedding, which was perfect. We had it at our home. Our friend married us. We had the best time ever. We just had a luncheon. We did our vows. It was very, very easy. My son was born that year in July, and he was a blessing. I've never been happier. Being a mother was something I've always wanted, so I got my wish. 17 months later, my daughter arrived. I have been home ever since. I haven't worked in 13 years. Wow. Travel is still very much part of our regime. We travel every year. We do about 6 trips a year. We stay within the state of Florida. It's easier because we have an RV. We like to go to beach areas. We also like to eat out a lot when we go out. So those are some of the things I do. But the reason since I've been home for 13 years, I haven't been able to do anything for myself. I feel like I forgot myself somewhere along the line. Yeah. I joined Toastmasters. I am very comfortable here. I'm hoping to learn a great deal. I'm hoping to maybe find something in the workforce. Not in a rush, but I would like to find something. I have joined Seroptimus as well. I'm becoming more involved with my community. I'm just kind of trying to find myself, but I'm happy that all of these 13 years have been building something. So when I see my kids, it just makes me very happy that they are on the right path and they're going to be good citizens, and that's something that I helped with. And that's my story.
All right.
Thank you, Sandra. Congratulations. It's okay.
We have a ritual.
Yes, we have a ritual,
Okay.
but we do not have the pin available here.
Okay.
Oh, you do have the pin. Oh, yes. Once you finish your first speech, you are given the Toastmasters pin.